Okay, on this Mendeley, slide content is basically we going to cover on the Mendeley overview, Mendeley features and update, Mendeley collaborates, and simple guide to access. And okay, interesting features in Mendeley. Now, Mendeley is okay. I will introduce Mendeley again. Mendeley is part of has been purchased by Elsevier. So you know Elsevier is the owner of Science Direct and Scopus. So of course, when they purchase Mendeley, so basically they will allow enable for discovery resources. I will talk and explain later in the next slides. So what is Mendeley basically? It's a free academic software. Um, cross-platform. You can use it over the browser using all applications, Windows, Macintosh, Linux, and also nowadays no mobile. Okay, this is the old slides, and it supports all major browsers. So you can use it over Chrome, Safari, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. So there are two types of Mendeley that you can access to. One is Mendeley Desktops and one is Mendeley Web. So desktop is the application you install in your laptop or your computers. Web is accessed from the web browser, so you can access it anywhere. Depends on your preferences, then you can use either as well. So basically, the concept is how does Mendeley help you? It helps you by storing all the PDF that you download from the publisher page page from IEEE, from Emerald, from Science Direct. You download a lot of PDF when you do a reading, especially when you do literature reading. Literature review, you are required to read for 100 papers, for example. Then all of these papers need to be stored in. So maybe on your laptop, on your external thumb drive, or your hard disk. So now Mendeley enable you to save all of this PDF content into their own cloud storage. So whenever you create a free account with Mendeley, you are entitled for a 2 GB cloud storage, and all of the paper that you have downloaded over the years during your studies or during that particular research, you can easily transfer it into Mendeley desktops. So when you after you transfer it into Mendeley desktop, it will store in the cloud storage, and you can easily retrieve back on your laptop or your desktop, and also you can open back into your web browser. So for getting started, easy. So you just create your free account. So everyone entitled for a free account. And if you have already a prior account with, for example, Scopus or Science Direct, so you can just use that particular account to access. So normally before you create your account, Mendeley always ask you for your email. So whenever you check your email, then he will ask to reset your password. Okay, an email for password reset notification will send to your email. And if you want to just create a new account, then feel free to create. So there's no harm to create another account. And make sure you don't forget the password. So most of the postgraduate students that I encountered, they forgot their own password. So that's the main problems. So you don't even have to use your UniKL domain. So you just use your normal Gmail account or Yahoo email account. So there's no problem with that. Okay, so this is a layout of a Mendeley desktops. It look like Window Explorer. So whereby you have this list of folder, and this is a filter by using tags. So you are using you assign a tag on your articles to filter it easily. And on the middle sections we call it library. So this is a library list, the PDF that you have transferred into Mendeley desktops. Okay, and on the right hand side, on the right hand column is called a modifier sections. So you can modify incorrect information inside this modifier. So you can change the title, the author, years, and you can add paginations into the incomplete um, citations. Okay, all right. So it's a Mendeley Web. So looks similar. There's a 3-column as well. Left hand column, they have folders. Okay, middle column they have a library list, and on the right hand side they have the modifier sections. And this one is also editable by clicking edit. And to organize or setting up a library, so basically Mendeley handling most of the PDF automatically. You don't even have to rename your PDF when you first download from publisher page. So normally they will assign the DOI number and whatever name on the PDF. You don't even have to rename. What you have to do, you just transfer this PDF, the raw PDF, into Mendeley desktop. So from there, Mendeley automatically capture or locate important information, piece of data that they have already been planted into this PDF. So adding a document, so it's very easy. As you can see, there are many ways to add a document. So you can select a file or folder from your computer. So to add files, you can add the whole folder. So when you click on to add folder, you will add everything, every content inside that particular folder. And you can also assign a watch folder. For example, you are using the primary laptop for you to use. So whenever you download things and you store it on that particular folder, Mendeley will automatically get that particular new articles and bring it into Mendeley. So if you watch a folder, and you can also add reference by manually entering the details, and as well as you can also import. So if you are previously EndNote students, so EndNote user, so if you want to transfer content from the EndNotes, so what you have to do, you just basically export the content from EndNotes and you just send it to import here, and that import file is a .xml file. You can even transfer all the PDF into that EndNote into Mendeley, so it's easier for you to change and migrate to Mendeley. Okay, so finding a new research, so you can find it from Mendeley Web Importer and also Mendeley Research Catalog. So they have updated this Mendeley Research Catalog. I will show you on the website later. It's very easy. And just imagine, Mendeley is a crowdsourcing platform. Okay, easier to explain, whereby people are downloading from different publisher, from different IPTA. They have access to all of these powerful databases. They download everything from there and they upload it on Mendeley. So Mendeley is a deposit site whereby people are putting all of this good paper into Mendeley. So just imagine for Science Direct, they have 30 million content, and ITPE have 4 million, Emerald have 3 million papers. So all in all, there's a lot of paper in different database and different publisher page. So all of these researcher and user are uploading things into Mendeley cloud storage. So you just imagine the storage list of paper that they have available in Mendeley Research Catalog. So if you want to make a search, Mendeley claim that they have more than 110 million papers inside their databases. So by making it easier for you to find a scientific research, and there's a result there, and it will give you a link to a publisher page for you to download. So it's making it easier for you to locate a good it's a one-stop platform, which is a good scientific databases. You can use Mendeley Research Catalog to locate a good paper. So this is the deep web search engine, so making it easier for you to make a search without going to different databases. You go to Science Direct to find the paper, you go to Emerald. So you can use Mendeley Research Catalog to find the list of paper that is relevant to you. Okay, make sure you try that, and I will show it on the demo later. Okay, and this is a synchronize functions in Mendeley. So synchronize is allowing you to save and retrieve back the paper by sending the information that you have already been downloaded from the publisher. And when you click synchronize, all of this data and record and PDF will be sent to cloud storage and you can retrieve back later. Right. Organizing, how to manage your library. So basically, this is a explanation of the icon and the content, the features that available in Mendeley. So you can see the list of paper represent all documents. So when you click this icon, you can see the list of paper that you have already downloaded over the years. So you can find all the items in your personal library. and you can click the clock icon to see the item that has been added recently in 2 weeks. Okay, and the bookmark icon means that the content that you have previously accessed, you recently read item, so you can easily find that. It stores all the reading that you currently read PDF into this particular folder. And you can also assign a favorite articles, and you can locate it on the favorite folder. So it's easier for you to just click on this star mark to mark the item as a favorites. And the question mark means that some articles in that your library list need review. So if you click on the need review, sometimes they will find out the article has a redundant. Maybe in the folder you save that particular article that you download, and another folder also have the same article. So whenever you transfer everything in the folder, chances are you uploading a redundant papers or PDF inside Mendeley desktop. So from here, you can locate and trace that, and you can also delete and merge that file together so that you can enable more storage for another articles. And you can use column heading to sort your references according to alphabetical order. And you can mark entries read or unread. Green dot means that it's not yet been opened, and gray dot means that the entry has been opened and read. And you can see the PDF icon means that this entry with attached PDF can be opened with PDF reader within Mendeley. So you don't have to go to other places. You go to your folder to open and read. You just open up a Mendeley desktop and everything is there. Okay. And you can also easily create and use folder. You can create a lot of folders. So you can also delete the content whenever you finish up your research on that particular content. And reference not added to a folder will appear in unsorted and in all documents. Okay, a folder, your folder will be listed below. You can drag and drop to reorder, and you can use create folder to enter a new folder name. So down below here. And you can easily search your document inside Mendeley desktops. Okay, just imagine if you already upload 2000 papers inside Mendeley desktop. So how to find that particular articles apart from this recently read or recently added, or you make it as favorite? The easiest way is by putting up the keyword. For example, like here, um, they put up chemistry keywords, and all of this listed as chemistry will be appeared on your result list. Okay, you can enter your search term. Menu will be filtered accordingly. You can click on the specific folder to search within, and you can use clear button to remove the search filter. And the good news is Mendeley search tool will look at reference metadata. Um, and it also search within full text of the PDF paper. It means that whenever you click this PDF with chemistry, you can see within that particular PDF, it will highlight all this chemistry term. So it helps you to do a speed reading within Mendeley. Okay. So search your documents. So another way to search your document is by adding text. Okay, let me make it bigger. So you add text, and you can easily filter by text. And how to add a text? By going to this particular Weber paper. Okay, so this is W Weber paper, and when you click on it, the modifier will open. So in this modifier sections, so you can add text in here. So you just write the thing that making easier for you to remember. For example, this is related to fluid dynamic. So you can also filter this text by finding tag on related to fluid dynamic, and you can see the list of paper related to fluid dynamic. So it's easier for you to sort it out and search your paper. So this is another way. And on Mendeley, if you click on tools and you click on check for duplicates, Mendeley will go through the system and database and locate how many papers are there in a duplicates copies. For example, like this one, they have integrative analysis of melanoma. So there are 3 papers. So you can select all these three, highlight these three, and you click confirm merge to merge it into one articles. So does enable you to download more and clear up more storage. Okay, so now we are in the PDF viewer features in Mendeley desktops. So you can use highlight and also annotate a document, something that a librarian will never allow user to use a highlighter on their books. Okay, so in this PDF viewer, so you can just click on highlight button and you can add a notes and also click select articles to do a highlighting. So you can do highlighting and annotating. So just select the articles, the paragraph or the list of words that you want to highlight, and you can change the color as well. So you can select by 3 to 4 or more colors of highlighter, and you can add a sticky notes to put it up for you to discuss later with your supervisor and whatnot. Alright, so that is the PDF viewer functions. You can add notes, highlight, and also do annotating. Okay, so so these slides talk about how to do automatic citations by using Mendeley citations plugin. So you can install the citations plugin in your Microsoft Word or in the LibreOffice documents. So these two are supported by Mendeley. So how to install it? So you go to Mendeley desktops and you go to tools and click install MS Word plugin. So once you install the plugin, automatically it will install in the back end of Microsoft Word. So when you launch Microsoft Word, it will be appeared on your reference tab. It's only work from Microsoft 2007 and above, because only Microsoft 2007 and above have the tab, all the tab like file, home, inserts. They have a lot of tabs that is useful, for example reference as well. So please upgrade your I think most of the latest computer have latest Microsoft Words, but it support from 2007 and above. Okay, and you can easily generate in-text citations in Words by clicking on insert citations, and you can easily merge citations within your works. Okay, for example, this is kind of statement. For example, this is a standard statement by the computer, and they have two different author supported your hypothesis, for example. So you can just select Boudon and also in gold. So you just highlight these two together, and automatically in the reference tab you will see this merge citation together, and you can merge it together in one bracket. So Boudon 1986 and in gold 1940. So after finish all the in-text citation, then you can easily inserting your bibliographies. So insert edit citation is in-text citations. So once you finish on it, you go to your reference list and click insert bibliographies. And automatically, whatever thing that you have added previously on your content will be transferred into at the end of page of the insert bibliographies. And within Microsoft Word, you can easily change the style of your citations. So from here, you can see you can change to APAs, American Psychological Associations, APA 6 editions. They have Chicago, they have Harvard reference, they have IEEE, MLA. So there are a lot of citation style that you can choose for. So you can also click more styles to generate more citation styles. Okay, so this is okay, you can create your Mendeley for account, for example, like ResearchGate and also your Facebook account. So whereby you can join and join group, and also you can collaborate with other researchers as well. So to create a group, there's an option to create a group. There are three options. They have private, they have invite only, and also they have a public groups. So unfortunately, for free account, you are entitled to create one private group consists of 3 people. Okay, that's the limitations for the open for the free account for this Mendeley. So you can see the group that you created, and you can join or follow, and you can add document to the group by drag and drop. Okay, So whenever you drag the article from the library result into your private group, then you can easily discuss and collaborate with your research team. Okay, you can also, maybe if your supervisor is using Mendeley, then you can easily invite him to your private group and you can collaborate with your research team by discussing your papers. So share full text document with your members in your private group, and you can share and highlight and annotation because each group member is assigned a different color for highlighting. For example, in this private group, there are 3 members. Each will assign a different highlighter, and they each can also put a note and annotations to comment. Alright, so this is a discovery within Mendeley. So nowadays it's have been already taken out from this literature search. So there are no more literature search within Mendeley, but you can go to Mendeley Web to search for Mendeley research. So if the text is available, then you can easily download. So normally they will put up this open access article first on top, and you can explore more from the article. And this is the search catalog online. I mentioned before this Mendeley research catalog, and you can easily search a paper there. And if the paper is available, then you can click and add it into your library. So if the article, okay, this is repeating, and you can also easily click on the URL to locate the full text. It will bring you to that particular publisher page or the particular repository for the article download. And within Mendeley, they also tell a bibliometrics on this particular article. It's a statistic on the readership and how the article is performed. So for example, this good scientific problem has been read by 38 on biological sciences, 23 PhD students are reading it, and from which country, so you can see the performance. Social statistics help you to learn about others using these papers. And this is interesting in Mendeley. You can select 2 or more articles, and when you right click on it, you can find a related document options. So when you click on it, you will receive a customized recommendation. For example, let me make it bigger. You can see this do open access, have a greater research impact, and the other 2 papers. And when you click on related document, it will give you results based on that particular. Maybe you can combine between AI and machine learning articles together, and you will get the recommended list related to these 2 terms and these 2 field of subject. So incorporating open access and whatnot. So there's a lot of powerful content that you can use on Mendeley. And for Mendeley, you can always go to community.mendeley.com for guides. There's a guide for the desktop, guide for the webs, and citation plugin on how to use it. And yeah, you can go to YouTube. There's a lot of content on the Mendeley website as well.